Welcome back to the second episode of Smash News, this time with EVO, the Smash 4 rule set and even some politics. I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes, let's get started. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, recently signed a travel ban for people from 7 predominantly Muslim countries for the next 3 months, which could have a negative impact on the Smash scene. It's hard to say how many Smash players might suffer from this decision, but the most influential one and at the moment ranked 10th best Smash 4 player in the world is Mr. R. While he lived and grew up in the Netherlands since he was 2 years old, he was born in Iran, where also both of his parents are from. This means that he will be unable to visit the US and participate in tournaments for at least the next 3 months. He wrote that in this case he might visit Japan to get some training. Even though he can come back in time for the summer of Smash, he will miss out on some big events like a few 2GGC qualifiers, including Civil War. In Smash 4, the legality of the stages Duck Hunt and Lilith Cruise have always been a big topic of discussion. Now, the lead tournament organizer of VG Bootcamp, Tantalus, other TOs, pro players and community members came together to work out the so-called 2017 Recommended Ruleset. As the name already states, this new ruleset is just a recommendation, since Tantalus predicts that there will most likely also be tournaments held that will not follow this exact ruleset. But even if not 100% of the community agree with all terms, this ruleset will most likely be the standard for bigger tournaments in 2017. Here are the biggest changes. There are now only 3 starter stages, Final Destination, Battlefield and Smashville, and 3 counterpick stages, Town and City, Dreamland and Omegas. But there is an important addition. If Battlefield gets striked, Dreamland is also striked and vice versa. The same counts for Final Destination and Omega stages. Also, only the following Omega stages are legal: Suzaku Castle, Wily's Castle, Palutena's Temple and Gaur Plain. Maybe the scandal at Genesis 4, where the launch rate was accidentally set to 0.9 for 2 whole sets in top 8, was one of the reasons that inspired this new rule set, since it includes a small section stating that the players are responsible for making sure the rules of the game are correct before they start the match. Matches will not be replayed if players find out afterwards that they have played with incorrect rules. With Smash getting deeper and deeper involved in esports, a well-defined rule set is long overdue, and while the community is still discussing potential improvements, this rule set will hopefully lead to Smash 4 soon having a standardized, widely accepted global rule set. If you want to read the full rule set, you can find the link to that in the description. On January 24th, the EVO 2017 reveal show was held, disclosing which games will make the famous tournament's lineup. Alongside other titles such as Street Fighter V, Tekken 7 and Guilty Gear, both Smash 4 and Melee were announced to be played. Of course, the whole Smash community is glad to see that Smash 4 and Melee will make a return to EVO. However, one decision received a lot of criticism from parts of the community. The Smash 4 Top 8 will be played on Sunday in the big arena, while Melee Top 8 is set to play on Saturday night. Starting from its own controversial entrance into EVO 2013, Melee has held a Sunday Top 8 for the past 4 EVO tournaments and has boasted its own impressive numbers in online views. However, Smash for the Wii U has had more entrants than Melee during EVO 2015 and 16, while also being contained to just a 2-day event instead of the full 3-day weekend. This led to a variety of issues at EVO 2016, where poor scheduling, bracket problems and the lack of setups at certain times caused a great deal of frustration from the Smash 4 players. At the reveal show, Joey Cuellar, also known as Mr. Wiz, who is the head of the EVO series, said that it is Smash 4's time to shine and that this is a chance for the community to prove themselves. But maybe this is also another test for Melee to prove that they can bring the hype even without a Sunday slot. After all, Mr. Wiz already promised that Melee will get the primetime slot on Saturday night. And finally, the popular Melee Invitational Smash Summit was announced for spring of this year. 10 of the top players are already qualified and 6 more participants will be voted in by the fans on Smash GG from February 1st to 5th. The tournament is scheduled for March 2nd to 5th, where the players will compete for a prize pool of $15,000 in singles and doubles. That's it for this episode. All important links are in the description. Subscribe if you want and check out our t-shirts. We have a lot of cool stuff on Spreadshirt. As always, thanks for watching, see you soon and stay beefy.